Hey there, everybody. It's RCK here, back again with our next episode of our Pangea game. From the looks of it, we have cast Stellar Focus here, giving us 5 more Astral Gems a turn. A very low commitment spell or global at this point. I mean, it doesn't give you that much incremental value. It will take at least 10 turns for us. No, I think it's 30 to cast. So it should take us 6 turns to get back our investment, and then past that, we'll be making extra at that point or interest on that. We found three magic sites this turn. Wellspring of Secrets, which is a 1 water gem site. A Wolf Oak, which is 1 nature. And then Brook of Glimmering Pearls is actually 1 pearl, 1 water site there. So that's very nice to see. 4 gems in total there. Up to Astral for plus 12 on Astral. Pretty good since we have one of the globals. Remember, TNN took our global. We have no intentions of taking that back from him, because we're sure that he overcasted quite a bit. He could have just spent 51, and but we're not going to find out. Still site searching with a lot more mages going around, of course, since we are in that time of peace, a very, very short time. We will be site searching a whole lot. Next, we see a few battles in between Atlantis, Mikland, and Niflheim. Ozelotos, Jaguar Warriors, so many. Seems to really be getting his blood off at a good pace here. I mean, it is turn 40, so we should be expecting lots of blood from him at this point. If he is a good Mikland player, we see Eagle Warriors, Jaguar Warriors, a whole bunch of them. Niflheim rating 1 PD, found a Berserker belt, lost some population. Got Gloves of the Gladiator. One of our Black Harpies were found. Another one was found over in Rus. We are going to plan on attacking TNN next, helping our friend Rus out. Other than that, anything real big here? We see them trying to take this throne from Atlantis. Otherwise, we see a good amount of troops over here at 10. We lost our other spy in here. Not a whole lot to be said. From what I know, I think I was trying to talk to Atlantis to see if he would help us out. Maybe it was later on, see if he was help us out, but it seemed like he spent the entire game trying to get other people to attack us. So that is very unfortunate. Who else? I don't think anyone else is gonna help Roos. We were trying to talk him into helping us with TNN, but he wasn't very willing for that. Anyway, what else do we have going on? Preaching, site searching, moving a lot of thugs around. We're starting to really start a blood hunt. Starting with 2 pans here. What else? Do we have any other pans doing it right now? No, really, we just have a lot of them site searching at the moment. I don't know why we have him collecting. I guess just to do something. Honestly, we could have them move over here and preach. It'd be better than a Holy 2 instead. Searching with some Water 2s at this point. Call the Winds. We're casting Call the Winds to get more patrollers. Also blood hunting over here in 232. Empowering. What are we empowering in? Fuck, I could not tell. Maybe fire, I don't know. Something was at 71. I think it was fire that was at 71, so I think we're empowering in fire. We could make... Maybe it's death we were empowering in. There's no telling. So, nothing too interesting happening. Just definitely getting a lot of research done. How is our research looking? We're at 1,000. Working our way 2 turns to get alteration 7. That would be pretty nice. Anything else? Not really. Sneaking and searching. Moving. We need to build a lab here in 196, which we probably will soon. Definitely don't have the income at the moment for it, since we're just trying to make so many mages out of so many forts that we fucking have. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what we have going on. Baratos was also not interested in any joint wars with us, so that was very unfortunate. See, I think I talked to him, Machaca, and Atlantis, and none of them wanted to fight TNN with us. And I was like, okay. Um, well, I still planned on doing it, regardless. I mean, it is what it is. So that is turn 43. Let's go ahead over to turn 44. Not a whole lot to be said. Yeah, since there's no real fights going on, we don't really have to talk about any battles. Any mercenaries? No. Nothing too interesting there. Let's go check out the next turn that we have. Should be turn 44. Yep. Alright, so a message arrived from Niflheim. I believe he sent this to everybody. If you want to take a moment to read it, you're more than welcome to. I feel like it has to do with him fighting Atlantis. I think I read it right there. Hold on. For Niflheim now reigns a safe investment war against the Atlantean scum. Interesting. So it was Death we were empowering again. Okay, because we were at Death. One of us have already empowered him once. We received a magic or a skull staff from Machaca, so we did buy a skull staff from Machaca. So we should have a level 3 at this point, Death. Level 3 mage in Death, but we might want to go farther, do some summons, get some, try to break into it a little bit more. 2 globals went up this turn. So that's interesting to see. Neither one was cast by us. We found 1 magic site, a maze. That's an astral site. I don't know if that's 1 or 2. 2, very nice. Other than that, we found 12 good blood slaves, 15 in total from another province. Jade Sorceress fighting a PD from TNN. Bad events. We patrolled out some heretics, found a scout. In fact, we found 2 scouts. Okay. Starting to starve over here, so we have to start moving some things out. We just have a ton of Menads here. Either we need to move some supply items in, more nature mages, or just move them out. But honestly, the Menads, I mean, they're free. If some of them die, okay. We just should move somebody probably over, move them over to the capital anyway. Anything else? Making some Frostbrand, sneaking some more thugs around, starting to move those over into TNN. So we have 1 here, patrolling here. Where are you moving to? Looks like just moving some more scouts at the moment. And then trying to get a lot. Okay, so we do have another pretty well-equipped thug moving in. So yeah, we are definitely getting close. Our nap is ending with him soon, more than likely. Group of centaurs here. Anything else? No, just lots and lots of harpies. I feel like this army is going to move and go for Vanheim, go for either one of these forts and go for Vanheim after that. And then kind of push farther into TNN. Still side searching with lots of mages. Twice born our god here, since he does have a global on him. Yep. So where he's at Death 3 right now with that skull staff. Still blood hunting. We're blood hunting at 248, 232. We're blood hunting at 194. We should be blood hunting. I think we start with these provinces in this one here. I don't know. We blood hunt a lot of provinces. I guess he's just this little group of 9 centaurs are going to sit here at 166. They're probably going to attack that position whenever it comes time. So switching with the water to nature to. We do have some earth, starting to get some earth mages. Well, we had earth mages before, but earth fire randoms, I guess. What can we random off of this? Okay, we can even get some air off of that, so that wouldn't be too bad. We need to be using these other commander points, but we just don't have the goal to use to fully use these citadels at the moment. It will come time though. What else? We need to start making some harpies to ferry these blood slaves back and forth, like to pick these up. Uh, Leaving a lot of these thugs into back in Yomi just to get more research. Trying to make sure we finish up Alteration 7 in time. That's going to give us like Fog Warriors. Mass Protection's a pretty big one. Creeping Doom's pretty good. Sure, Fog Warriors is going to be difficult for us to cast. Most likely, we're only going to be able to cast it right now with our Pretender. But we are definitely working on getting that fixed. If we could random an Astral 1, Air 1, Fire 1, Wizard over here, we can also use them to cast Fog Warriors with the amount of Shamans that we've been building up. It wouldn't be too hard to make a small communion, along with probably making a booster for them. And that would be a reliable Fog Warriors caster. It would be tough on that communion there, since they don't have air themselves, but it should be okay if that's all that is going to be cast. That's an off-path spell anyway. Still seeing troops over here at 10 from Mictland. Waiting for them to storm. They'll be storming that come next turn. We'll watch that battle. Not sure how much Atlantis has inside, but we will see. From the looks of it, TNN has really started to back off of Roos at the moment. More than likely because we've messaged him ending our nap. So, I mean, we at least have one reliable partner here at this moment. I do have a lot of faith in Machaka. I don't think they will double cross us either. I mean, we have a nap with Baratos, but it's very. I don't think they'll keep it depending on how long it is. Or Calum as well. They seem to be they seem to be busy for the most part, so that's good there. But yeah, we were very friendly with Roos, and now he's kind of getting some of that pressure off of him from TNN. More likely TNN pulling back because they know we're coming. So yeah, that's what's going on here, and that is turn 44. Let's go check out turn. Oh, we didn't check those globals. Hold on. Riches from the in Eternal Pyre. Riches being cast by Atlantis. Eternal Pyre being cast by Machaka. Very nice. Very cool, very cool. Alright, so let's go and check out the last turn for this episode here. Turn 45. Okay, we cast Twiceborn. We see a Magic Phase attack from a Lord here hitting the Jade Sorceress from Roos. Tianog 1. I mean, we'll watch that one. We haven't watched many battles this episode. Just to see what equipment. So they have this kind of blunt wooden a club, I guess. Stonebird, Braces of Protection. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Cast a Mist form, of course, most of the normal things you would see from a lightly kitted thug, my bad. We've watched lots of kitted thugs in our other series with Vanheim. Here we see the battle that I talked about with Mictland and Atlantis. I'm pretty sure he's storming this fort here. Yep, and that's where it is. We get to see kind of what he has going on. Not a lot of mages here. Has one Holy 3 with two blood slaves, and that's it. There's nothing inside the fort. Very cool little water spot back here because it is a province on the coast. Very interesting here. Very cool. It is a forested province. So yeah, these that was a lucky shot on that one. Already changing his form there. We'll check him out. A were-jaguar. Profusely bleeding. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Alright, as to be expected. No losses there. See, that would be a great little army for us to fight because our Druids would go into combat with the Tribal King and Sun God, Priest of the Sun here. I mean, the morale 14, a little bit tougher for us to seduce, but getting on a 1v1 fight, we might be able to take them out. High Priest being kind of difficult, being a Fire 2 can drop some gems, make some elementals, be a little bit more difficult for our swarm to stop, but the Tribal King will definitely kill. It really fuck up his army movement. Other than that, how many slaves we find? We found actually a good amount, 15. We found 30 slaves this turn, so pretty good. We got the White Wizard to start searching for us. Air 2, Earth 1, Astral 2. Need to get a Harpy over here, which we are moving one over now. Need to get a Harpy over here as well. I need to get a Harpy over here. Like I said, we should have already had these Harpies fixed up for us, but no. We're making Harpies now in different provinces. If you see, oh yeah, we're making a bunch of them to start picking up these blood slaves. And it looks like this is the turn that we go on the attack. So here we have multiple thugs moving out, hitting 98, 124, 136, and 151. Our army is moving on top of 175. We have a group hitting 166 and also 190. We're also hitting 157. Anywhere else? I don't think so. So we're kind of really going to be hitting this right side here pretty hard. Decided to not hit 167. Kind of due to the fact that we see a lot less troops here. A lot easier to counter. They would only really go after Roos over here, but we do see him hit Roos in a couple of provinces there. He'd really only move to hit Roos or go to 182, which we could double back and stop him at. But seeing all these troops in chaff here makes me believe that his sacreds are here as well, and I don't want him to go like here, start taking forts from us, or here. And I don't want to put ourselves out of position. I want to go ahead and stop him now. Knock out his big army that he may have, and go ahead and start taking forts from him fairly quickly. Other than that, do we have a whole lot else going on? No, we need to start moving these around. We are moving a few, but we just have so many thugs we need to be moving out and using the raid. What are we going for next? We're hitting construction, level 6. That's going to be a very, very good one for us. I've already dropped 200 research points for moving stuff out. And then enchantment level 8 for stuff like mass regen. Okay. So that's going to be a very good spell for us to get to. Making some boots of the messenger, more frost brands, more lion pelts. Very generic thug items that you may see. Other than that, that's really about it. What are we doing here? Casting transform on the Frostfather. More Call of the Winds. Let's see, what's this? It's enchantment, I think. Where are you at? Hell, maybe it's alteration, actually. Just double check alteration. There it is, transform. It's 2 nature, 8 gems in total. Transforms into a monster, so make it a tougher chassis. But lowers all the limbs and transformation. Has a chance of failure, 20%. Um, yeah, just have a better chassis on him. Don't want a very weak unit because I mean, yes, sure, he has 20 hit points right now, but that's because he's getting 10 plus two for his Dominion bonus, and if he's out of our Dominion, he's getting a negative modifier, so he's just super weak to use him offensively. So if we do transform him, there's a much better chance he's gonna have a lot more hit points and he'll be a lot safer offensively. And if he dies anyway, he is twice born. He will keep our global and become a white mage instead. So that's what we have going on. Can't wait for to see the next set of turns here to really watch the battles unfold and seeing how things turn out. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.